Hi everybody, and welcome back to Electric Bike Report. I am Griffin, and today I am joined by a special guest, Jane. She is the mother of our very own Justin Taylor, and today we're actually going to be helping her pick out an e-bike. She, like so many people in our audience, has the question of, it's been a few years since she's ridden and she wants to get back into it. She's wondering which e-bike is best for her. So if you're in a similar situation, if it's been a few years or even if it's been a few decades, today we're going to be talking about some of the options that you want to look at and some of the features and characteristics of e-bikes that really matter if it's been a while since you've been in the saddle. So let's go ahead and take a look at some e-bikes today and go through it with Jane and her experience in picking one out. All right, so today we're gonna be helping Jane pick out an e-bike for her. And so we're just gonna walk through some questions and kind of help identify some of those priorities and those things that matter, because Jane, I know it's been a little while since you rode a bike consistently, is that correct?
A little while.
A little while. How long would you say it's been since you consistently rode a bike?
A short 50 years.
A short 50 years?
Yes.
Well, that is awesome. And like I said, that is very normal. So many people in our audience are kind of in a similar boat where it's been a couple of decades, and so we're getting back into it, which is awesome. So for you, where is it you're going to be looking to take your e-bike? Where is it you want to ride?
Well, my husband got an e-bike last year, and we're hoping to just ride around the neighborhood a lot every day. And then we go camping, and so I want to go off-road a little bit and take it camping.
Okay, that's awesome. So around the neighborhood, some camping. Looks like you need something with a little bit of versatility, be able to take you wherever you want to go. Okay, well, that's awesome. And then what are the features that you feel matter to you? What is it you're kind of like looking for and hoping to get out of an e-bike? What's high on the priority list for you?
Comfort is probably the best. I just want to feel comfortable riding because I'm nervous as a new beginner.
Yeah.
Beginner with an e-bike anyway. And I want it to be low profile. I want to step through so that I can get on my bike easily.
Okay, awesome. So just some comfort, some good handling it sounds like, and just something you're gonna feel comfortable with riding.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, today we're gonna be taking a look at a few different options and see if we can't help you find the one that, makes all of those, makes all those things you're looking for align. So
great.
Awesome. All right, so Jane, tell us a little bit about your experience riding around on the RadTrike. What did you think of it?
Well, it's different riding. It was hard to turn the corners on the trike. A lot of getting used to. I had to slow down quite a bit to turn the corners and not go on two wheels. So yeah, I like the step through though, and I felt comfortable on the bike. Just not sure if this is what I want.
Yeah, a little bit more used to being on two wheels still as opposed to stepping over into the trike world with three, huh?
Yeah, not yet.
Yeah, definitely. Handling's a little bit different there. Well, cool. Thanks for sharing your experience. All right, so tell us a little bit about how it felt riding around on the Aventon Pace 500.
I liked the ride. It had the low step through, which I absolutely want. But it still feels like it sat a little taller, and which I didn't feel quite as much control.
Okay.
I do like the fatter tire, fatter than this one.
Oh, okay.
It gives me a little bit more comfort, and I feel more in control.
Oh, okay.
With that. Yeah.
And then, so as far as the comfort, I think you said the comfort's overall pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about the rigid fork up front?
It had a really smooth ride. I liked that. Maybe, I didn't go on any heels or anything.
You didn't do anything too crazy
it's hard
with it.
to tell about the fork.
Okay, but overall, so pretty smooth into the turns and stuff like that. Do you feel you would prefer to have a little squish there, a little bit of suspension?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, probably have a little bit on there. And then what did you think about the throttle? Did you like the push thumb throttle on that?
For some reason, I don't feel as much in control with the thumb
Okay.
than I do with the twist.
Like to get the whole hand wrapped around on the
Yeah.
twist throttle. Okay, all right, well, awesome. Well, cool. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at another one then. So tell us how it felt riding around on the Rad Runner 3 Plus.
I liked this one. It has the low profile step through. I like the small frame. I like being closer to the ground, I guess. Feel more in control. The big tires I like, just seems, again, part of the control thing and comfort. I like the throttle that is the full hand throttle. I feel like I can control that speed better. And the handlebars were comfortable for me.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
So going back to the tire, so it sounds like you like it wider, but maybe kind of a shorter diameter than something with lower center of gravity for you.
Yeah, I could turn just more comfortably.
Okay.
I felt good on it.
Did you also like getting the suspension fork on this one?
Yeah, I think it helps. I think it helps. Now, I didn't go over a lot of bumps or anything, but it was a smooth ride. It was a good ride.
Okay, awesome, thank you. All right, so tell us a little bit about your experience with the Lectric XP 3.0.
I like the low profile, the step through. I do like the smaller frame and being closer to the ground. The big tires I like. I like that it has the shocks, gives it a little bit smoother ride. The handlebars, not so much. I have to really extend to ride it.
Okay.
I like them a little closer to me.
Okay, so the reach a little bit long for you. Does that make it a little different into turns for you then?
Yeah, it's just not as controlled for me. And working the throttle, it's a little bit too quick. It's a little zippy for me. I like more of a gradual speed increase. So.
Okay, that makes sense. And then as far as the comfort on this e-bike goes, what did you think? Did you like the fork that was on there?
Yeah, it has a good suspension. It helps, with the turns and stuff too. It's just comfortable. That is comfortable.
Overall pretty comfortable. Okay. All right, well, thank you. All right, so after testing out a whole bunch of different e-bikes, we've arrived here at decision time. Jane, tell us a little bit about the bike you chose and why you went with that one.
I went with the Rad, and it just had everything that I've been looking for. It has the low profile step through, small frame. I'm close to the ground. I feel comfortable on it. I love the gradual speed when I'm throttling. It just is gradual, and it's not too peppy for me. I like the fat tires and the comfort that gives, and it just, overall, I just have more confidence on this bike, especially when I'm turning. And it's just comfortable for me.
Well, that is awesome. And I love that you brought up the word confidence, because confidence is key, especially if it's been a few years since you've been out riding. And I think that you picked a winner here with with the tires and the suspension fork and everything on there. It's going to be very comfortable, especially when you're out camping and stuff like that. I think you're definitely going to get all that versatility you were hoping to find. So.
Yes, I'm excited.
Well, awesome. Well, congratulations on picking this one out, and looking forward to hearing about all your experiences riding this one around.
Yeah.
So ultimately, you can see all the different factors that went into it for Jane for picking out her e-bike. As we moved from bike to bike, there was things about each one that she liked a lot, and a couple of things that she was kind of wanting a little bit more, because the truth of it is a very personal decision. We're gonna have different emphasis on comfort, on stability, on motor, on so many other different factors, that it is key that you identify what matters the most to you and then carefully make that decision. So truth be told, what we showed you here today is actually just kind of an example of where Jane has been going for the last year. Her and Justin have been actually testing out a bunch of different bikes, including all the ones that you saw here today, and they were slowly narrowing down that list until she did ultimately pick this one here with the Rad Runner 3. When Justin actually reached out to Rad to let them know, like, hey, my mom has been looking at bikes and testing them out for a year, she's ended up on this one, they were kind enough to actually give her this e-bike. So we want to say a quick thank you to Rad for helping support her in that decision. But ultimately, like I said, the right e-bike for you is something you have to carefully consider, and we are always here and happy to help in any way that we can. So any questions you might have if you haven't been cycling in a couple of years or a few decades, as it was in Jane's case, please let us know and reach out to us down in the comments below with your questions. We are always here and happy to help. Again, I'm Griffin Hales with Lectric Bike Report. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.